Namaskar and good morning. I take this privilege to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Ashok Dhyanchandji, Mr. Vinod Mehrotra, Senior Advisor, Mr. Harish Sanduja, Director Schools, Mrs. Manju Rana, Principal cum Director, St. Anandram Jaipuria School, Ghaziabad, all our other principals of our core schools and partner schools, parents, teachers, children, and all those who have joined us today on the Zoom platform. I'm happy to share that we have with us the legendary former Indian field hockey player as the chief guest. Everybody knows Ashok Dhyanchandji's contribution to the field of hockey. He is the son of a renowned hockey wizard, Major Dhyanchandji, on whose birth anniversary we celebrate our National Sports Day on August 29th each year. Your presence, sir, will be highly motivational. It will be very inspiring for our children, and we will all look forward to your address. Since the last 12 months, we have seen an unprecedented catastrophe in the form of coronavirus. However, it has not deterred us from continuing all the initiatives that we have in our academic calendar, and all the events that were planned is being held as per the schedule. The teachers started working overtime. They ensured that learning does not be affected, and they started using digital interventions and apps to ensure the joy of learning. We have been very proud of our teachers that despite all the adversities, they have been able to do something which we could not comprehend or think of. The world has changed, and education must change for the better. And we are noticing that these changes we are doing at a very rapid pace. As Mrs. Manju Rana did mention, that we are focusing on numeracy and literacy, which all the schools have to do. We have also introduced design thinking, socio-emotional learning, but above all, we believe that sports and fitness in today's context become extremely relevant and imperative. It is important for us to improve the immunity level and to fight the external viruses and other lifestyle diseases which is being engulfed in the society today. And for that, we have also planned to launch a health curriculum that will take care and make the students sensitive with regard to challenges that they face. Manjuji has already talked about the achievements of the school. I would not like to go into much of details, but I would only like to mention that it gives us great satisfaction that the school has become the number one school in Ghaziabad and one of the topmost schools in our country. You would also be happy, as Manjuji said, that we are a Microsoft showcase school, and the Digital Toy Fair 2021 being organized by the Government of India. The Prime Minister gave a clarion call for vocal to local and wanted that all the schools should participate in the Digital Toy Fair to 2021. I am happy to share that our school is one of the 22 schools who have been chosen, and the fair will be digitally organized from 27th of February for the next 4 or 5 days. I hope all the parents and children will participate, and it will give a great boost to the different types of games that we have been playing, we have been used to, not only in India, but tomorrow there will be a potential to use these type of games for export purposes as well. All these games have been designed by our students, and it is very rewarding and satisfying to say that how project-based learning, once you give an opportunity to the children, then they come up with new ideas which are extraordinary and in which they can show their creativity. With the advancements in technology and medical science, we are seeing that people will be living longer and the life expectancy of people will be higher. I am told there's a woman in Japan her age at 117 years. And there's another gentleman in Europe whose age is 112 years. So the young children who are there today will be living for almost 50, almost for 100 years, as the technology is improving and medical science is improving. And hence it becomes equally important, rather imperative, that we should focus on the fitness of each and every child. We have also seen that the children are always glued to devices, whether it is computers, TVs, phones, etc. But they are not able to do physical exercises, and hence they are using their body less and less. I personally believe that walking, yoga, pranayam, mindfulness are all things that condition the body and improve the flexibility and strengthen us. The school provides all the opportunities for physical and mental games, and I would like that the students, when they come back, make maximum use of these opportunities which are available within the school premises. I am personally an ardent follower and keen sportsman. We have seen that how the Indian Premier League, the IPL, has grown over a period of time. In the last 12 years, everybody is talking about cricket. We have made large number of heroes, people who are not prepared to play cricket. Everybody is now enjoying the cricket, and it has created so many opportunities in different fields. Similar activities are happening in different fields, whether it is kabaddi, badminton, hockey, football. I think there are tremendous opportunities in the sports, and we should try to encash and exploit them. I would like to share an incident. I think a lot of the people who are here, our students, would be fans of cricket. Recently, we had a series with Australia, India Australia series in Australian soil. And the first test which India played, the Indian team was bowled out for 36 runs. One can imagine how devastating and demoralizing it was for the Indian team. However, the team recovered, played the second test, and won the second test in Australia. But to the surprise, most of the topmost players of the Indian team got injured, and five of the best players could not play the third test. The standby captain, Mr. Rahane, told the boys, young boys in the age of 19 to 21, our cricketers who had hardly played any cricket, they must have played in one or two matches, that let us go ahead. We have to fight. We don't have to lose. Everybody thought the third match will be lost because to draw the match, they had to bat for 5 sessions. But to our surprise, they made history that they batted for the 5 sessions and the match was drawn. They got accolades not only from the international press, but for their character, their personality, their recognition, and teamwork that they demonstrated. And this is what sports is about. And to end this, I would like to say the fourth test that happened in the middle of January, people thought that maybe it was a chance that the third test became a draw. But again, the fourth test, without the best players in the team, to be able to fight against the Australian formidable team, India succeeded. They came back as heroes. It has become a Harvard case as to how the Indian players were able to fight against the odds which they were put to. I think it is important for us to maintain that calm and composure, to believe in ourselves. And sports teaches us a lot of good things. If you are a good sportsman, I personally believe you will be successful in life because even if you fail, you will have the courage to come back, you will have the courage to stand up, and you will not take defeat easily. In the end, I would only like to mention that once you come out of the comfort zone, That is where life begins. If you stretch your body, it becomes yoga and physical fitness. If you stretch your voice, it becomes music. If you stretch yourself, it becomes success. And we are ensuring that we provide all the different platforms for our students to become successful. Ashok ji is here with us. Today we require coaches in all fields. We have seen that there are a lot of coaches in the sports arena, but we require coaches in every field, whether it is in management, in leadership, if we want to succeed. We have to understand where we are going wrong, how we can reinvent ourselves, recognize our deficiencies and shortcomings, and move on forward. And before I conclude, I would like to only say that we have to collectively dream for the better of our children, and it is the need of tomorrow. Sports has to be made a national mission. It's not only that the government is responsible for schools, for sports. All the schools, teachers, parents, and the children have to take sports in the right spirit, as Manjuji was talking. We have to encourage students to play sports. We have to support them. We have to learn from them. And then only we will have we will be able to create people who will win us laurels. We want more people to win in the Olympics. We are a country of we want more people to play sports and do good at it. To conclude, I once again thank all of you, particularly Manjuji, her team, her sports faculty, Mr. Rajiv, and all those who has been associated with the function. Am I particularly grateful to the chief guest, the media, the parent, and all those who have viewed our program today for their continued support. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.